Hello everyone, I am going to explain question number 11th from exercise 9.2 and this question belongs from 11th class maths. Sum of the first P, Q and R terms of an AP are A, B and C respectively. Prove that. Then with the help of this given information we have to prove this result. So result is written here, you can see it. So what is given to us? Sum of first P, Q and R terms of an AP. So the series is arithmetic progression. So we are going to use the sum of n terms formula first, and with the help of that formula we have to calculate the values which can relate P, Q, R and A, B and C respectively. So we'll start it. Firstly we'll write down the sum of n terms of an AP formula. So we'll write here. As we know that sum of n terms of an AP. AP means arithmetic progression is Sn is equal to n upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 d. So here since small a is already used here, so this first term we will replace by the capital A unless it will create the confusion. So we will change this small a to the capital A and then we will mention here where capital A is the first term of AP, like this we will mention. So now according to question we will do. So we will write here now according to question. According to question. Now what is given to us according to question? Sum of P terms Q and R are A, B, C. So SP, sum of P terms means SP. So here instead of n we will write here SP. So the SP is equal to A given to us. So we will write according to question SP, that is given to us A, and according to this formula we will put the value. So it is going to be P upon 2, then big bracket 2a plus p minus 1 d, big bracket close, equation 1. So what we have done is sum of p terms, and sum of p terms is a given to us, that is here it is given a. So instead of sp I wrote here a. Now sum of p terms formula. So here wherever n we have in the original formula, that n we will replace by p. So it is the sum of p terms. Now in the same way we will calculate sum of Q terms. So we are going to get here and SQ, that is the sum of Q terms which is given to us B. So I kept here B. Now that is equal to Q upon 2 multiplied by A plus Q minus 1 D, and it's going to be our equation second. So here what we had done is in the sum of n term formula n we had replaced by Q. Now in the same way we are going to calculate the R for R also, and as R, that is sum of R terms which is given to us C. So it's going to be R upon 2 2a plus R minus 1 d, and it's going to be equation 3. So we got the values of small a, that is this is the value of small a, and small b and small c values. Now in this result, the result is this. In this result, wherever this A, B and C we have, we are going to replace it. So we will get here on replacing the values of A, B and C in left hand side of we'll write here what is the equation which we have to prove. It is A upon P bracket Q minus R then is equal to, sorry, plus is there, plus B upon Q R minus P plus C upon R bracket P minus Q equal to 0. And after writing, once I am just confirming whether I wrote it correct or not. Yeah, it's correct. Now in its left hand side we are going to here, so this result we have to prove. So in the left hand side only, here instead of A, B and C, this result we are going to substitute. That will give us, so we'll write here, which implies left hand side is going to be, now A's value. So what is the A's value here? Just see, A's value is P upon 2 and this big bracket. So instead of this A, what will come here? P upon 2. So it's going to be P upon 2 multiplied by P and then big bracket, and this small bracket will also come. So it will change like this. Carefully just observe. P upon 2P and then big bracket 2A plus P minus 1 D and then small bracket Q minus R. So like this I replace the values. What I had done, this P and small bracket as it is, this P and small bracket as it is, and instead of this A's value we had replaced. This is the value of A. So I hope it's clear to you. Now in the same way, instead of B we have to replace the value, this one we have to replace here. So it will give us plus Q upon 2Q big bracket 2A plus Q minus 1 B then small bracket R minus P. So what we have done is, in this term instead of this B, this is the value of B, so this value we had replaced here. So this Q and this small bracket arrived here. Now only this term is remains, so that will write down. So now here instead of C we have to replace this value, so we'll write here plus C's value is R upon 2, the down denominator R as it is, and big bracket 2A plus R minus 1 D and then the small bracket P minus Q. So this is the left hand side and we have to prove it that after solving it, it's going to be 0. So these values we had replaced from the equation 1, 2 and 3. So we'll write the reason. From equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3 we had replaced it. Now we have to solve it. So when we solve this, first whatever we can cancel, we have to cancel it. So you can see this P and P we can cancel. In the same way this Q will cancel and this R will also cancel. Now here, so what we have to observe is further, this when we will open this big bracket, this small bracket will multiply by this 2A also and by this also. So you can see that we are going to get here also 2A multiplied by small bracket and here also 2A multiplied by the small bracket and here also 2A multiplied by the small bracket. So from all you can take 2A common. So in short I am going to do it. So first I am going to cancel this P by P and here this Q by Q and R by R. Then I am going to open the big bracket. For that first I took the 1 upon 2 outside and 2A I took common. Now in the big bracket I am going to remain with Q minus R, then plus R minus P, then plus P minus Q and big bracket close. So what we had done is, when we'll open this big bracket, 2A multiplied by this small bracket, again 2A multiplied by this small bracket and here also 2A multiplied by the small bracket. So one step I skipped here and from all that terms 2A I took common, so small brackets remain in the big bracket. Now So the second term of from each big bracket, the second term is p minus 1d, and it will multiply by this. So here we have to open it. We don't have like this choice because there is nothing is same. So d you can take common. So among the second terms, when we have to multiply, you can see that d and half is common. So d upon 2 will take common, and brackets we are going to open. So we will get here. When we will open it, it's going to be d upon 2, then big bracket p minus 1 q minus r. In the same way, from the second term it's going to be q minus 1 and r minus p, and here it's going to be r minus 1 and p minus q, and big bracket close. So I hope it's clear to you. Means when we'll open this big bracket, first term, in all the first terms 2a is going to common, so 2a I took common, and then the small bracket will attach with all the 2a's, so small brackets I wrote here. And the second term, in all second terms you can see d is common, d upon 2 is common, so d upon 2 I took common, and then small brackets is remains, that is the p minus 1 multiplied by q minus r. In the same way, q minus 1 multiplied by r minus p, and here also, so that I wrote here. Now after open like this, what we found is here this r and r will get cut, p and p will get cut, q and q will also get cut. So this big bracket value is going to be 0. So next term we have to write it as, and here also 2 will cut by 2, so this is going to be a multiplied by 0. Now here d upon 2, and now in this big bracket we have to open it. We have to open this, both the small, all the small brackets we have to open by multiplication. So that will give us pq minus rp, then minus q plus r plus qp qr minus pq minus r plus p, then plus rp minus rq, and then minus p and minus q. Now we have to cut the like terms. So you can see this pq and pq will get cut. So we will get here, I will cut like this, pq cut by pq. In the same way, this rp and this positive rp will cut from each other. So we have to get here, we have to cut like this, rp cut by positive rp, and then this qr and this qr will get cut from each other. So like this we will cut it. Now what is remain is this q, and here I not change the sign. When we will open the bracket, it's going to be plus here. Just see, when we will open here, this minus 1 multiplied by these both, so sign will change. Minus 1 multiplied by minus q is plus q. So this q and q will cut from each other, r and r will cut from each other, p and p will cut from each other. So like this we can see that all terms got cancelled. So this big bracket's value is also now 0. So what we found in next term is, next step is a multiplied by 0 is 0. Now here also we are remained with only 0. So conclusion is it's also 0. So this is our right hand side. So we will write here equal to right hand side, which implies left hand side is equal to right hand side, and this question is finished here. So finally, since it's proving questions, we will write down here, hence proved. So in this question I opted one method. Many methods are there to solve it, so try it, and if you have any problem in any step, you can write in comment so that I can remove your doubts. Thank you.